Did you play Dragonstorm very much? Thursday through Sunday. Cool. That's gonna be so much fun. I'm sad. I'm sad I'm not gonna be there. Like, it was so much fun when we went in for Magic 30th. Like, what a memorable time. All right, what do we have here? The Lunar Whale, 4 mana, 3/5 flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. I like that. Love a future sight. As long as Lunar Whale attacked, you may play the top card. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that seems good. It's also a Primal Garuda, 4 mana, 3/3 that deals 4 damage to target tapped creature. Then gives something else +1/+0 flying. Vanilla is great. You know, the Gravedigger for any permanent. It's a Sephiroth's Intervention. I always love a good removal spell. Suplex. I give that trip a pretty good. I think it was pretty good. No, like, so memorable. Pivotal moment in life. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the whale. This looks fun. Ultima, 5 mana, destroy all artifacts and creatures. End the turn. So you can't, like, play something afterwards. Interesting. It's another Primal Garuda. Baron Rivalry. Oh, Deadly Dispute. Sack a creature, artifact, draw 2, create a treasure. Play Blitzball. There's a Dragoon's Wyvern. I could just, like, stay in blue. This is, like, one of the best blue commons. We could just, like, go here, stay mono blue. But also, I don't hate taking Ultima and kind of leaning into, like, a blue-white artifact. But this does destroy artifacts. So that's, like, kind of counterintuitive. There's also a Magitech Infantry, which is just annoyingly good. I hate that the 1 mana 2/1 is, like, so good. Yeah, I'm kind of between the Dragoon's Wyvern and the Ultima. Yeah, it is the only blue card, and there is a lot of white. Like, it might set me up for white. I think Ultima is probably the pick, though. I'm gonna take Dragoon's Wyvern. There's only one blue card in this pack, too, but I don't really want to take it. Iceflawn. Xanarkand. Ancient Metropolis. It's a tapped forest, but you can pay 6. Create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and put a 1/1 counter on for each land you control. Okay, so 6 mana, make a big creature, or it's a forest. Pretty sweet. So Dragoon's Lance if I would have taken Ultima. Maybe I take this. We can lean into blue-green. I'm fine with that. There's a Town Greeter in green. Prompto in red I don't think is particularly strong. The Undercity Diorat is fine. None of these are really high picks. I'm going to just take the land. There's maybe an argument for taking the Iceflawn. The card is good, but it's a lot less good than Dragoon's Wyvern, I think. It's a 6 mana creature. It's kind of replaceable. I'm going to take the cool land. I'm fine to cut it if we don't end up in green. 4 mana... 2 white blue for a 1/1 flying. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. It has partner, so it's kind of a commander card. 4 mana 1/1 that whenever they cast any spell, so like creatures and anything, you put a 1/1 counter on this. I don't know if that's good or not. It's pretty slow. I mean, it's good, but it's very slow. What else is in the pack? We have a Fang. We have Kuna, Coup Gourmet. 3 mana 2/3. 1 or more tokens would be created under control. Put that many plus a 1/1. You can sack the 1/1s. There's another Dragoon's Wyvern. Maybe I just go there. There's also a Suplex and a Gisal Greens. Again, the only other blue card in the pack is the Dragoon's Wyvern. So we did that once. We're going to do it again. I mean, I could take Suplex. I don't think that's right. I think just kind of staying in blue. It does become a must kill, but also sometimes you play it and it's kind of like you just die. Cryptic Command. 4 mana, counter target spell and return a permanent. Tap all creatures your opponent controls. Draw a card. You get to choose 2. Yeah, I'm into super cutting blue. This is a triple blue card. Like, that's a lot. But, like, do we just end up in, like, maybe mono blue? Is there a world where that happens? Jolly Ranchers! Keep talking about them. There's also Retrieve the Esper, 3 in a blue. Create a 3/3 blue Robot Warrior artifact creature token. If it was cast from the grave, you can flash it back for 6 and it comes in as a 5/5. I'm going to take Cryptic Command, whether that's right or not. I like it. There's also some... that's the card we took. Ooh, wow! Pick 6 eject. Fantastic. It's a very strong blue card. 3 and a blue, can't be countered. Just return something to their owner's hand, draw a card. Love it. It's also a Sahagin, 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a 1/1 counter and it can't be blocked. Pretty good. I think that's like the kind of thing that's more likely to wheel. Eject is just the better card here. It would like some 2 mana creatures. Painted the blades on that blue card. This one, the fins or like the trident. Oh, from the last pack. Did I take it? Or is it gone? I don't remember what the card was. You tell me and I'll look it up. Side quest card collection. 3 and a blue. Draw 3, discard 2. Don't love it. Beginning of your end step, if 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform it into a magic card. I'm going to take Retrieve the Esper. We've got an Eject at 4 mana. The Lunar Whale is technically a non-creature. Maybe we get the like Sahagin guy and we've got a couple like 4 mana spells. I think that's better than taking the Adventurer's Airship. Airship's fine. I don't think Cactuar is good. The poo-poo UFO! It's the robot thing. So, oh, with the forklift, the Retrieve the Esper. Oh, the blades on that. Nice. The blades look like super shiny and metallic. I like them. Nice job with the lighting. Those highlights. Pretty sick. What do I take here? Poo-poo UFO, and maybe we get some towns? I don't think that's good. I'll take Magic Damper. Maybe the Elder? Oh, Magic Damper, I guess. What's here? Not a lot. There's a world map. A Magic Pot. Another Magic Damper. Commune with Beavers. I don't really like any of this. I'll take the world map in case we need the like artifact fixing. Alright. This is pick 10, so we're in the wheeled cards. It's an airship crash, maybe. Cloudbound Mogul wheeled. 5 mana. There were a lot of white cards in this pack, though. I don't think that card's particularly good. Maybe the Shinra Reinforcements? Do we end up in like blue-black control? No, I'm going to take Airship Crash. I feel like we're closer to maybe like a... Oh, there's a Town Greeter and an Iceflawn and a Vector. I guess I'll take the Iceflawn. We do have Cryptic Command. Like maybe I really can lean into mono blue. I think Town Greeter is probably the better card, but I don't particularly care about blue-green. Wow, okay, green seems open. Creating tokens. We do have the Retrieve the Esper. Makes an extra 1/1. Also Geesal greens, the bird flashback thing. I'll take the 2-drop. Tifa's Limit Break, sure. I don't think I'm in the market for limit breaks and combat tricks. All right, Pack 2. Realm Reborn, 6 mana. Other permanents you control have add 1 mana of any color. No thanks. Travel the Overworld. 5 blue, affinity for towns, draw 4. Okay. I mean, that card is very good, but I do need to have some towns. Side quest Hunt the Mark, 5 mana, destroy up to 1 target creature. And then if a creature died under your opponent's control, create a treasure. And then if you have 3 or more treasures, you get a 5/6. That's pretty solid, too. There's also an Ultimecia, 3 blue-black for a 4/5. When it enters or attacks, Surveil 2. You can pay 8 and exile 8 cards from your graveyard to make it a 7/7 menace, and you get an extra turn. It's also just a straight-up Sephiroth's Intervention, Chocobo Kick, Suplex, and a Sahagin. I'm tempted to maybe lean blue-black by taking either the Ultimecia or the Sephiroth's Intervention. Chocobo Kick would be in blue-green. I kind of think I just take Travel the Overworld and maybe pick up some towns. I mean, you draw 4 cards. You just kind of win. It's another Ultimecia. Side quest Raise a Chocobo. 2 mana, create a 2/2. Beginning of your main phase, if you control 4 or more birds, you get a black Chocobo, which is a 2/2. Searches for land, and then gives all of your Chocobos +1/+0. I don't think I'm really doing that. There's a blue-green town. I do want to take some towns, and I do not take them highly enough usually, so I think I do that. And that also helps cast Cryptic Command if I do end up in blue-green. It's also Clive's Hideaway. What's this do? Hideaway 4, so it's a colorless land. You may play the exile card without paying its mana cost if you control 4 more legendary creatures. I don't think that's happening. Excalibur 2 is a 1 mana, equipped 3. Whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on it. It gets a +1/+1 for each charge counter. I'm not really gaining life. Strixhaven Stadium. It's kind of between the land and the combat tutorial, but I think I'd rather take the land and cast Travel the Overworld. Ooh, there's an Ignis in this pack. 3 mana, 2/2. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. Which finds towns as well. It's any land. And then for 3 mana, tap it. You can exile a card from a graveyard. If it was a creature, you get a food. That seems really good. And I need some creatures. It's in blue-green. It's also an Arden the Usurper. 8 mana, 4/4. It's very good, but I'm not playing a triple black card in my blue-green deck. Sage's Nula. What's this? 2 mana, job select. Okay, so 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever it attacks, untap target attacking creature. That's fine. There is a black-green town, but I think I just take Ignis, followed closely by a Summon Fenrir. Okay, there's a Cloud of Darkness. It's another Retrieve the Esper. There's a blue-red town. Maybe I just take the Town Greeter. Mill 4, put a land from among them into my hand. It's a 2-drop. I kind of need some early game plays here. And then it also finds a land. Robert, I know your comment was from like a couple packs ago when I took the blue-green land, but I like land out of context. There's a Cornelia. This card, or a Garland, Knight of Cornelia. That card is really good. It's aggressive. I'm not really in black or red. What is the Elixir? Artifact enters tapped. Exile, shuffle all cards from your graveyard in your library. There's a fat Chocobo. 5 mana, 4/4. Create a bird. Maybe that's what I take here. There's also a Blitzball. Do I have any legendary creatures? Ignis. I guess I just take the fat Chocobo. From father to son. Here you go, son. Here's my car. Literally, search your library for a vehicle. Put it in your hand. It's the Regalia. Phantom Train. Robert, did you do anything with this art? Because this is my favorite art in the set. I think it's beautiful. Omega. Heartless Evolution. 7 mana, 8/8. I do need some towns. Honestly, I think I just take the 2-drop here. I've got the Chocobo. This cares about... I mean, actually, it doesn't care about birds, but it's fine. We've got several bird cards. Kieran Merchant. 3 mana, draw and discard. Sack it to draw 3 for each town you control. I need more towns. I guess a fat Chocobo is... Another fat Chocobo is fine. It's like bird. We're kind of going wide with birds. Also going wide with the Wyvern. We're winning by drawing 4 cards and outcarding them. It's a Lock Coal, 3 mana, 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink. I like that a lot. Maybe I could splash black. There's an Ambrosia Whiteheart. There's another Geesall Greens. I'm fine with that. Let's just go wide with the birds. Maybe we can pick up a payoff. There's a Darkness Crystal. I don't think I'm playing that. Ahriman. Yeah, I think we just stay in our colors. Be safe. Hey, Wheel Pack, Chocobo Kick, and Quina Q Gourmet. So this is actually getting a lot better because we've got 3 Geesall Greens which create tokens. I think I might actually take that here. Although, maybe I need removal. Don't really have removal. I think I have to take removal, but I wouldn't mind picking one of those up. If it wheeled here, maybe it wheels next pack and we see one. It's an Ultimecia. Both of those wheeled as well. Maybe blue-black is kind of open. The Loporrit Scout seems pretty good since I do have like double Dragoons, which makes tokens. If I can pick up one of the Gourmet guys, that'll make extra tokens. The Fat Chocobo makes 2 creatures. Like, I think the Scout, while it's not a great card, maybe is decent here. There's a Bard's Bow. But I think I take the Town. Maybe we can splash a black card, and I would like some more towns. Fang. I don't think that's that good in this deck. Fight On is fine. I'll take a second Airship Crash. Shinra Reinforcements. If I end up playing... I don't think I'm playing like black, but... Hey, last pick Town. Cool. I'll take it. Maybe splash black or white if we need to. We've got a blue-white Town. Wow, this kind of sucks. What's the rare here? Cerberus, 4 mana, 3/3, Surveil. Then when you cast your next instant or sorcery, you can copy it. And then the next instant or sorcery, you copy it twice. Wow, that's pretty powerful, but I don't think I'm playing a red card, double red card. So Rufus Shinra, double splash. So Vane's Treachery if I do want to try and splash black. So Gigantode if I want to stay in green. There's not like a good blue card here. Sage's Newless is fine. Crossroads Village kind of lets me find whatever color I need, and it's another town. I think I go there. I think that's better than the Mill 2. And, well, maybe Mill 2 sacrifice it to get a permanent back is good. I like the fixing, though. Alright, no town here, so that's good. We've got a Summon Titan. 5 mana, 7/7, Mill 5. Return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Really good with the birds. And then until end of turn, another target creature you control gets trample and +X/+X, where X is the number of lands you control. That's a pretty easy Titan here. There's also Prima Vista. 5 mana, 5/3 flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it can become it can crew itself if you play a spell. The Balam T-Rex is pretty sweet. 6 mana, 6/6 trample with forest cycling. Gain 3 when it comes into play. Rook Turret, kind of you discard and draw, or I guess draw and discard. Sorry, whenever you play an artifact. I'm not really playing a lot of artifacts. Pretty easy Titan. The town payoff, draw 4 for cheap. Also, another Ignis. I wouldn't mind picking up the blue-green Ultima or whatever it is. It's like a 7 mana 8/8 that taps something down and gain X life. Tap something down and put X stun counters on it and gain X life, where X is the number of towns. Jolly Ranchers. I think the creature is better than a combat tutorial. There is a Sephiroth's Intervention and an Ishgard, the Holy Sea. I'm not really playing Ishgard. Blitzball Shot. Trino Dark City. I think I just take Ignis, but yeah, I only have the one town payoff. I was kind of hoping to pick up another one. And what's this? 3 mana, 4/2, and enters Mill 5. Put up to 1 enchantment milled into your hand. Exile it and return it. Create a token that's a copy. That's a copy of target non-legendary. Gains haste. Non-legendary. Interesting. I don't think I'm playing that. I'll probably just take the green-black land. It's also a cargo ship. I'll take the green-black land. I still might be able to pick up, like, something in black. Ugh, maybe I just take a Bard's Bow. I'll take the town. Oh, we can splash this black card. 5/5 indestructible and enters. Each player sacrifice half the non-god creatures they control, round it down, and you put a 1/1 counter on it. Wow, very strong, but I'm definitely not playing a 5 black card. Obnoxious Octopus, 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if it was 8 or more, put 8 1/1 counters on Ultros. It's pretty sweet. I'll go with the town here. There's a Grand Pulse Ocho I would like, and the Behemoth is pretty solid. Hey, there's the Gourmet. I'll take him now. I would like this card. We've got a lot of token making at this point. I think a 3 mana 2/3 that adds more to tokens is good. I do like the Grand Pulse Ocho. I also really like the Scorpion Sentinel. Quite a bit, actually. 2 mana 1/4, and if you control 7 or more lands, it becomes a 4/4. It gets there a lot. But I think this is a little bit more synergistic. The 1 mana 1/1 Death Touch also really holds them back. Okay, not a ton here. And do I really have town payoffs other than the... I mean, I'm going to run Travel the Overworld. Probably just take the cargo ship. I feel like I passed some cards that I would have really have liked, that would have slotted well into this, like a couple black cards, and that blue-green town payoff I probably should have taken. There's a T-Rex and a Vane's Treachery. I think I just take the T-Rex. Well, we've got quad black. I'll take the Vane's Treachery. It's also a Swallow by Leviathan, which is pretty good. Don't think I care about the Gigantode. What's my creature count? 11? Maybe I need it. We probably get 7 or more lands. I don't need to know about your splashes. what that does to you. I don't think I have that many 4 mana non-creatures. Maybe just a Rook turret, and I probably don't play it. Go ahead and eject, retrieve the Esper, Lunar Whale, Crystal Tower. There's a Dark City. That's 5 black sources for Vane's Treachery. I'm not mad at that. Bard's Bow wield? Sure. Hey, the Behemoth wield. Alright. Take a big bomb at the end. Great. I think that actually kind of helps this deck quite a bit. So I do want to kind of trim green a little bit, maybe. Lean into blue to be able to play that Cryptic Command, or I cut the Cryptic Command. I think I can pretty easily play the Vane's Treachery. I've got Crossroads Village, 2 black-green lands, a black-blue land. Insomnia is black or white. I think I probably cut that one. Zanarkand creates a token, which is another token for the chef. I think the chef is actually pretty good in this deck. Magic Damper I don't care about. Cargo Ship I don't care about. Vane Treachery is solid. Chocobo Kick is good. Triple Geesall Greens makes a lot of birds. They've got flashback, so I like that it's a late game play, even if it's just a 2/2. Town Greeter finds a land. Town specifically gains me life. Double Wyvern. The creatures in the air are pretty solid. Airship Crash could probably be cut. Bard's Bow Reach kind of matters. Also, the Bard's Bow is a token as well for the Gourmet. Lopperet Scout cares about going wide. So kind of like just tempo beatdown sort of thing going on now. We've got 2 Iggies, 1 green-blue, 2/2. When it enters, look at the top 6. You may put a land onto the battlefield tapped. So it actually ramps you, which is pretty great. Puts them on the bottom, so I'm not like milling myself out. And I don't care too much about graveyard stuff. And then 3 mana, I can exile creatures from their graveyard to create food tokens, gain some life, kind of like can add a little buffer there. I like that. He's doing a lot. Eject is great. Retrieve the Esper is fine. It makes a token. Again, that kind of matters. Can play it from the graveyard. Rook Turret. I don't think I have that many artifacts. I have 3. I think a 4 mana 3/3 flying is not great here. 4 mana 3/5 flying that lets me look at the top card of my library and lets me play those cards whenever I attack is much better. To the Crystal Tower, 1 triple blue, counter target spell, and draw a card, or return a permanent to its owner's hand, tap all creatures you control. There's a lot here. I think as long as our mana supports it, I think I want to play it. Gigantoad is fine, 4 mana 4/4, but I've got multiple ramp. We've got ways to find lands. I think he's okay. Double Fat Chocobo, create 2/2 bird, and gives all my creatures trample. Got 2 of those. I think they're okay. Summon Titan Mills 5, puts all the lands from my graveyard on the battlefield tap. Now that, in conjunction with all these birds, is pretty sweet. If I can mill like 2 or 3 lands, put those into play and play a land for turn, give everything like +3/+0 and trample, like that's an overrun. Especially if there's other mill, like I've got Town Greeters. Maybe I hit a land here. That doesn't go back in my hand. I got rid of a lot of the like discard and draw cards. Iceflawn, I think he's fine. Travel the Overworld, I think is pretty good. We've got a decent number of towns, I think. And then the Colosseum Behemoth at the top of the curve is just good. 7 mana, 7/7 trample, draw a card. We're cutting Insomnia, and that leaves 3, 4, 5, 6 towns. Great, yeah, I think that's... Travel the Overworld is awesome in this deck. Vane's Treachery is 2 mana to give something -2/-2, but I can kicker sack a creature to give it -6/-6. It's just a solid removal spell. It's good early, it's good late. I've got a lot of tokens running around to sack. I can sack one of the frogs. I can sack the 1/1 hero. And like I'm also rewarded for running these towns. Like I kind of want to play them anyway. So I've got like 3 of those. Although I guess if I cut Vane's Treachery and those 3 lands, I would still have 3 towns, 4 towns. Do I cut black and just go straight green-blue? Maybe that's better. Cut the black cards. That does make Cryptic Command better. I think Cryptic Command is solid. That's only 4 instead of 7. I think that's still good enough, though. So if I can get 2 or 3 down. This is 4 or 5 mana. 5 mana, draw 4. I guess I didn't think too much about it because I've got Town Greeter, which helps me find it. I would have 5 sources without playing a swamp, and like I feel like for a splash you need 1. 5 seems good to play it in the mid game. Ignis also finds it by looking at the top 6. But I guess the rest of the deck kind of does want to be sort of like a little more tempo oriented. I think it's fine to cut it. I don't think it would have been wrong to play it because it's not like I'm just running those towns to cast Vane's Treachery. I'm also, if I had like one more good town payoff, like if I should have probably taken the blue-green 8/8, the 7 mana 8/8 that cares about towns, because that cares about like a quantity of towns. I don't remember what I took over it. I don't know that I made the wrong choice. I feel like there was something else good in the pack. But if I had that card, I was kind of hoping it would wheel. But if I had that card, I would maybe play Vane's Treachery and run the towns. But I think this is fine. And like another thing that's kind of leaning me towards Vane's Treachery is that I don't have a ton of removal. I have a Chocobo Kick. I have Eject is tempo more than removal. Good tempo though. The Crystal Tower is again like more tempo-y. But I guess this and Ice Flaunt is also kind of tempo. I really don't. I have one removal spell that's dependent on creatures. It's not a. It's a fine removal spell, not an amazing removal spell. It does work well with double Fat Chocobo and triple Geesall Greens though, because you can kick it to put a land back in your hand and replay it, so you get that extra landfall trigger, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I think this seems okay though. I'm a little nervous about my removal situation. It's my main hang up. Like I will struggle to beat their bomb. But I can just outcard them. I'm really leaning on Travel the Overworld and Lunar Whale to just like get cards down. But this also allows me to play 10 blue sources for the Crystal Tower, so yeah, 7, 2. Zanarkand is also a token maker. I mean, this is a pretty weak payoff, but again, he's very supported here. And then double Fat Chocobo. Actually does not pump my other creatures. Titan does. Titan is also kind of, this is kind of the game winner, game ender. We've got some tools here. Like getting all those lands back with a bunch of birds in play, and then giving something +X with the number of lands I control with double Ignis and Town Greeter. Like we can not miss land drops. Ice Flaunt can be island cycled if I need. Like we can kind of beat down and then go over the top. This feels like a nice icy tempo. What's it called? What do I call it? Ice birds. Let's see what happens, shall we? I got a Bitsy today. Pretty excited about that. All right, I'm on the play. I've got 3 2-drops and a 4-drop. This seems fine. I've got both my colors. I'm going to run out the greens first, since I will not miss my next land drop. And I do want to be somewhat aggressive. Yeah, you gotta go pick it up. Sure, 2/1 flyer. Land. I'll trade if he wants to trade, but I don't think he will. He did not. Let's play another one. The light beams on the Chocobo token. That's awesome. Very nice. Looks much better than the bird tokens of last set. 2 mana 3/3 Defender Menace. As long as it has a counter, it can attack, so it didn't have Defender. I'll trade a bird for that 2-drop. Battlefield tapped. That's fine, because then it triggers my Chocobos. Yeah, and then it puts a creature in the graveyard if you will block one of the birds, and that is fine. That's one of my... What else did I miss? Lunar Whale on the bottom. Cryptic Command on the bottom. So he trades for one of these and takes 3. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Impressive. Apricity, what's up? Hardly Chocobo. Yeah, that was interesting. Really surprised you didn't block there. That makes me a little bit nervous. Maybe he has like a combat tutorial or something and just wants to get in there with a 4/4. No. Sack another artifact or creature to make this a creature until end of turn, so he can sacrifice his demon wall and make a 5/5. That's fine. Oh, that's good to know. What if I just... how about if I'm down here? Crossroads Village, make a forest. Does he sacrifice Demon Wall to eat one of the birds? I think that's fine. I'm not too worried about covering the next button. Honestly, I could probably just like go over it. That is one thing I've noticed about Magic is there's not a good spot to put my face. They've taken up the face spots with pets. I can play Retrieve the Esper, but I'm gonna attack here again, and I'm fine to trade a bird for the Demon Wall, whether he blocks with a Demon Wall or crews the Phantom Train. Probably crews the Phantom Train. He's thinking about it, though. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, so he's going to sack the Pixie. I kind of figured he'd sack the Defender. Is the Defender how he's winning? Directly into the pet is kind of where I was, yeah. Sure. He really doesn't want the Demon Wall to die. Putting 2/2... 6 mana on his 2/2 to attack must be his game plan. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's down to 8. Make a 3/3. Next turn I can play the Fat Chocobo, makes another token. I don't think I care about the trample, though. My pet all the way on the left. I could go, like, under the pet. But then that might cover my land sometime. I feel like it needs to be over here. What's this? Summon Shiva. Tap your creature your opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Do it again. Draw a card for each tap creature your opponent controls. Sure. Three, four, 5. Town Greeter. I need to find lands. 2, and then that leaves me with 4 mana. I can't double spell. I think I just... Ugh, that's kind of an awkward situation. I need to just draw my lands. Jolly Ranchers. And no attacks. A lot of people put it like up here. Would this be better? Like, what if I'm all the way in the top corner? Name drop you, though, I guess? You can name drop. Name drop. Oh, I see. Not me. Okay, we can ride up here, see what happens. Let me know if this isn't good. Looks like I'm above the text. Now they're going wide. All right, so this is a little annoying. This is where some removal would have been nice. Avene's Treachery could deal with the Shiva, with the Thieves' Knife. Shiva's pretty solid. Next turn, it dies, and they draw one card. Yeah, I'll take 4. I go to 12. They're going to gain a life off the death of Shiva. Ooh, the Wyvern's pretty good here. I can Town Greeter and Wyvern. Start getting in the air. Ah, no! I milled travel to Overworld. Let's go ahead and put that in my hand. Gain 2. And get the flyer down. Oh, interesting. I'm glad the ads are catered, and I really like that Apricity gets purses, and Robert gets Jolly Ranchers. Whatever I've been doing in my life, I hope I've done it right enough that I get Jolly Rancher ads. If I get purse ads, I don't know. I don't know how I'll feel about that. I appreciate the support, Robert. If you don't want to click ads, that's also okay. But what was your Darth joke? Oh, Ellie, you say? Your mind betrays you, apprentice. That's pretty funny. I missed that. Glad you brought it back up. I'm glad your underappreciated humor was, the attention was drawn to it. Oh, that was kind of cute. They sacrificed their thing that was going to die to crew their Phantom Train. This is my you can probably just like join. I have the collaborations allowed. It really can become your stream. Let's see. Do I block if they attack? I'll probably chump the Phantom Train with the 1/1. It doesn't have. Oh, it does have trample. I probably won't. Phantom Train might actually be good. They're gonna double. They're gonna. Okay. 7/7. I think I just trade for it, but that sucks. 7's a lot, and then they get a card. We've got 3 mana up. If I go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have a bounce spell. This is kind of bad. I'm gonna do it. I'm winning in the air with the dragon. Everything else is like 1/1s and 2/3s. Gotta kill one more, and then that trades. You're gonna sacrifice your Albed Salvagers and the Demon Wall. I guess they would draw a card and wipe my board. Oh, okay. So they can get rid of the... So he loses the card. He's got to get one more, though. Two more. It's only an 8/8. I'm dealing 9 damage. Percity, if you abuse your power, I will take your mod skills away. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, are they gonna sacrifice their entire board for the Phantom Train? They are. That interesting interaction. Oh, hey, Dr. Corn, what's up? So they dealt 1 damage to me. Do they have like a board wipe? One more land, and I play the Colosseum Behemoth and just kill the Phantom Train. Oh, I see. They're gonna like attack next turn, so they play something and attack. I'm gonna deal 6 here. Artifact. I'm gonna put a stun counter on the Phantom Train, so then they can't sneak a win out of nowhere. Might have a counter spell. Does have a counter spell. Damn, if he plays it. Yeah, fuck. I needed him not to have that counter spell. Yep, that's game. Yep. Alright. I feel like I could have played that a little better. Maybe the Fat Chocobo would have been a better play over the Ice Flan. Well, he countered the Ice Flan. Yeah, I guess no matter what I would have played, he would have countered it. I am fixated on that counter spell. Daddy Vader. Maybe I have too much expensive stuff in here. Retrieve the Esper is maybe not great. Summon Fat Chocobos maybe not super strong. Do I run Vane's Treachery? Do I put the... A removal spell would have been good there. Oh, actually maybe the Airship Crash. Artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. I'm a little weak to flyers. I think I put an Airship Crash in over the 3/3. Give me a little bit more interaction. Lower my curve ever so slightly. Sure. Again, kind of a slow hand. I really don't want to see, like, planes into Magitech infantry. Swamp into nothing is fine. Too woke to get sleep. Yeah, there's the planes into 2/1. Go Loperate Scout here. Well, I could go Town Greeter to make sure I hit my 4-drop for the Lunar Whale. I feel like I should use my mana, but like, I'll be good if I draw a land next turn. But this will like ensure I draw a land. I'm in a Town Greeter. This feels kind of bad. I would not have drawn a land, so... Oh, shit. And then I took a tap land. I'm awful. I gained the 2 life back, though, so that kind of helps. I think I do double block Renew and Rude. Oh, they have to sacrifice an artifact or creature to play the card. I think that's fine. Jeez. Yeah, this is not the kind of deck that I would like to see. Alright, Lunar Whale. Chocobo kick off the top. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I attack here. This guy is curving out hard. 5 mana 4/4. When he enters, choose a creature. Until end of turn, creatures Other than the creature that he control get -2. Okay, so he wiped his board to play this. Whenever the chosen creature leaves the battlefield, he transforms into an 8/8 flying. When it transforms, choose an opponent. When I lose the game, he wins the game. Okay, that's fine. He can win the game when I lose the game, but it does make an 8/8. Maybe I just Chocobo kick. I could Geesel greens, make a 2/2. Also just eject. No, I don't really want him to be able to replay that. I think I Geesel greens into a 2/2. And then Chocobo kick. The Scout into his Galvis. And then I crew this with this guy, but I can't play anything off the top. But I do get in for 7. I don't know if that was good for him. He like had a really scary curve out start and then sacrificed his entire board to play a 4/4 that I just killed. Okay. With my 1 removal spell. But he doesn't know that. Have we never had the full squad in here? Phoenix is working. We've really never had the full squad? That feels... I feel betrayed. What's she doing in there? Mazo Trader, sure. Loses a life, puts him down to 9. I can play a land. Okay, he's got 2 creatures. I was just gonna say I can maybe like on the top airship crash. Can deal with Dragoon's Lance. It's not that great. Can eject the Trader to draw a card. Maybe I can find a land off the top. I think I do just kind of main phase. This gets +1/+1 for a creature. Yeah, let's get that. Back in their hand, draw a card. There is a land there, cool. I'm gonna crew with the Scout. And if he wants to trade for the bird, I'm okay with that. Yeah, Dr. Korn, that's really weird how you always seem to be on at the same time as Apricity. Why is that, Robert? That's just weird. We see them in the same room all the time. You're implying that they're the same person. All right. They're at 6. Have my chef. I really want the chef to like work out. Ooh, that's pretty solid here. Actually, it's not. It gives them a blocker, but it kills my nothing creature on the ground. I can land off the top. I've got 5 mana, so I could go Summon Titan, mill 5. I know we're hitting at least 1 land. 7/7. I can still attack with my 3/5. Fat Chocobo makes a token. Airship Crash just deals with that, but I can't attack. I think I just get the Titan down. Hit 2 lands. We milled my Cryptic Command. We milled my Behemoth. It's fine. Just gonna get in there with my my crew one, tapping a 7/7 to play my crew 1. It's kind of funny. One is the sun, one is the moon. Oh, Apricity. Dr. Korn, you two are too much. I might have to ban both of you. Are you both mods? That seems... Wait, what did they play? Oh, they made me sacrifice it. Okay. Sure, I can discard the... discard a fat Chocobo. So Ignis puts it on the battlefield tapped. It's annoying. Because I could Ignis, get that land, and then airship crash, get in there with the Lunar Whale. Got to land on the top. So I have to attack to play the land. They're going to block. Chocobo makes the token in a 4/4. Just 1 mana short. I really need to draw that land. Okay. All right. Well, Ignis, give me that land. That was actually a pretty good mill there. Then he blocks with the 3/3. I guess I could have cycled. Oh, maybe I should have cycled. Ah, I knew there was a move in there that I was missing. Well, no, that wouldn't have worked. Because if I cycled Ice Flan for 2, I could have gotten a land and played it. I would have had 3 to cast Airship Crash, but I wouldn't have had enough to, or I wouldn't have been able to crew the whale. I could just pass. He's not killing me in this turn. When the chat picks up, you guys are the chat. When this enchantment enters, destroy up to 1 target creature. Yeah, but he needs to destroy my whale. My whale's what's killing him. 4, 5, 6. Play the Ice Flan. Yeah, they're just dead this turn. This is a treasure. He could have a counterspell, but seems unlikely. I'll run down the Gourmet. Leave up Airship Crash. But he's just dead here. GG. As long as you two can keep it civil, I don't mind that you're active in the chat. No fighting and no banning since you're both mods. All right, I am going to refill my water, and I'm going to run an ad because I need 30 seconds here to do that. So, although I think if you subscribe, you might not get the ad. We'll see what happens. Oh, I can't run an ad. It won't let me. Running a 30-second ad will... Running ad breaks. Come on, Twitch. Oh, nope. Ads manager portal. There we go. Okay. All right, I am back. I assume the ads are over. So yeah, let's see. Apricity, you subscribe. Did you get ads when I manually ran them anyway? And then Robert, you got the ad. Oh, I see. Dr. Corn, you didn't get the ad because you're subscribed to Apricity. You're not subscribed, so you got the ad. I see. Oh, and thank you about the BRB screen. Yeah, that was one of my branding photo shoot things. I was like, how can I add this in? Because so far I have a bunch of these cool assets and stuff, and it's like I set my both of my monitors have like different images that kind of tie together with like the logo in one. I've got like my lights behind the monitors and like my room lights all like matching the color. And I realized I'm the only one who sees all of this, and it's awesome. But I would like to incorporate more of it into the like facing for you guys, but my BRB screen kind of ties into that. It's pretty easy to do. I can show you how to do it. Have you set up the Twitch alerts yet? Which Twitch alerts? Oh, like when somebody subs or like does something, how it pops up on screen? Yeah, yes. I think I'm mostly using the stock ones. It's only popped up a couple of times. Apparently if somebody drops bits, it starts a train. Phoenix dropped a bit and started a train, and it made like a thing. It like weirdly doesn't show me the trains though. There's like certain stuff I can't see from my side. Oh, I also named the channel point Jame. So if you hover in the bottom left, it should say how many Jame you possess. I still need to add custom emojis. Yeah, I'd need to spend some more. You have so much, Jame. Spent a bunch of time messing with Twitch and OBS yesterday. Yeah, I've definitely spent periods of time going through it. I've been trying to not like overburden and do it all at once, but when I was first getting started, I spent a bunch of time on Twitch. I really love the split personalities. It's really entertaining. Apparently, I was supposed to be running more ads because it says my snooze is 3 of 3. If you see ads when it doesn't seem like there should be some, alert me. Honestly, I think the hardest part about a lot of this is like the configuration and stuff makes sense. I'll get stuff set up. Just when you're actually streaming, I feel like so much of it isn't visible. Like it's hard to monitor a lot of things. Split split personality, you say. Like a lot of stuff is just really hard to monitor. It's like I don't know when ads are running. And if I pull it up on my phone, because it's me, like signed in as me, it treats it like I'm a subscriber. So like for me, like the channel points or whatever, it shows unlimited, and it doesn't show me like the ads. It's like it doesn't show me at all where ads are running, like when or for how long. So like jumping back in, I'm just kind of guessing. I do have it set to like the minimum amount, so I can do like just 30-second ads. It goes up to like 4 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I find that part a challenge, Apricity. Above chat when you're playing. Like it'll be like the stream will still be going, but then it'll show like an ad like above my head or something. I tried to turn that off. I didn't want ads to be on the screen. I'd rather just pause every once in a while and then just run like a minute or two of ads. Also, when I run the ads, it only gives me a 30-second option. I'd rather run like 2 minutes or whatever while I like run to the bathroom, grab some water or whatever. Above chat when you're playing. Yeah, see, I can't see any of that stuff, which I don't love. Yeah, take a screenshot. Show me what that stuff looks like. Pop up tiny above chat. I don't know if I mind that a ton, I guess. Cool. All right, Dr. Corn, I appreciate you speaking on Apricity's behalf. I think we go blue. Although I do have a double green card in hand. I know I have a triple blue card, so I guess I play the green since I have the double green in hand. I like next to your head and every once in a while. Oh, like next to my head and every once in a while. the whole screen moves to the left, and there's a vertical banner for Jolly Rangers. No, I turned that off. It's not supposed to pop up like that. Robert, are you watching on your phone, or are you watching on like a second monitor, like on a screen? Apricity, I assume you're on a phone. I'll let your ranchers be if you would like. Robert, would you mind sending me a screenshot? You can post it in the Discord, or text it to me. Oh, Apricity. Dr. Corn is on a Mac. They are at work. Apricity is on a phone. You get the whale into play first. That's really judgmental, Apricity. I too am a streamer, and I am on a Mac. If he attacks with the Dwarven Castle Guard, I don't think I block with the whale. He's probably got a trick, and I really don't want to lose that. And also, I'll trade 2 for 7. Fortnite is currently not available on Mac. I went to the Epic Store, and I noticed it was grayed out because it's in my library or whatever. But it used to. I mean, I think it's more probably like a legal thing than it is a, like, the computer can't handle it kind of thing. So I'm going to go... Could summon Titan here. But I like Wyvern into swing with Whale. So land on top. 3, I can play second land and then the Geese all greens. I think that's fine. Get these 2 creatures down, get a big attack in here. He is completely untapped. He might have a, like, destroy target attacking creature. I would like to play that forest off the top. Oh, that's totally fine. And a battle menu to kill my Loperate Scout feels fine. Okay, so then I can forest and cast the Geese all greens. Yeah, your PC seems to be handling it just fine. You'll have a super powerful Mac, what, tomorrow? So then you're running your PC into your Mac with like a capture card? Or how are you doing that? Wait, I thought you had your Mac set up. Isn't tomorrow Wednesday? Oh, today's Monday. I thought today was Tuesday. Yeah, I'll trade here. Sure. Weird attack. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Like computer to computer is fine. You just need the capture card for like a console. Because if I stream Fortnite with you, I will probably do so from my console, and I need to get a capture card to do that. The TikTok multi-stream is a really good idea. Okay, so I've got Gigantoad on top. I kind of think I get the Summon Titan down. I could also just attack with the Wyvern and the airship. Play this dude. Maybe I can hit another land. And I only have a 2-drop. I'm just going to play the Titan, I think, here. I definitely want to keep the bird alive, since next turn I can hit a land drop and return all my lands from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I do need to capture card for to plug a console into my MacBook. Yes. Yeah, I really want to see your vertical setup. That's very cool. Artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. Okay. I whiffed on lands. There's one, but okay. Let's crew here. Swing for 5. Play a land. And then next turn I'll draw a land. So I'm taking a hit for at least 3, but that's fine. He's in green, white, go wide, and he just gave me 4 life. Okay. Other creatures get +1/+0. For 6. Pretty good card. Can just eject that guy, maybe. Attack in for 5. I guess I could have played the Coliseum Behemoth. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough for the fat Chocobo. That's kind of annoying. Let's just play eject then. Bounce the Snowvilliers. Ooh, if he tries to like Chocobo kick something. Chocobo kick like the Mog into my 3/3. I'll just eject the Mog in response. Oh, he's just going to concede. That's fair. Correct. Correct assessment of the situation, sir. Cool. I'll be back. I'm going to do another 30-second bit. Should we open a pack? Do we want to open a pack of Magic cards in real life? I think Robert was the only one here earlier. Let's do it. Let's open something. Yeah, Apricity, I opened one earlier. My first, well, here I can show you. It's my first pack. Hopefully you can see them, kind of. But the most exciting one and the pick from it is Vincent Valentine. Very excited about. Turning into Galleon Beast. Get these out of the way. And then, of course, I also got the Cloud versus Sephiroth starter kit. Pretty pumped about that. Little Moogle promo card. Yeah, let's crack it. Gonna need the audio though. See those okay here? All right. First out, we have the Sabo Tender. Undercity Dire-Rat. Chocobo Kick, my favorite green removal spell. Dreams of Laguna. Got a Magitech Infantry. Honestly, I think that's probably the pick so far, or at least the correct pick. I've got a Grand Pulse Ochu. A Sahagen. So those are the commons. I think of the commons, the Magitech Infantry is probably the correct pick. I personally probably would go Chocobo Kick. I'm not an aggro white player, but that is the best card in this pack. We've got an Ash, Princess of Damaska. Circle of Power. Big fan of Circle of Power. I think it's a little too slow, but I still really like it. The draw 2, create a 0/1 Black Wizard, and you lose 2 life. And then wizards get +1/+0 and lifelink until end of turn. Thief's Knife. Yeah, solid card. Side quest, Hunt the Mark. 5 mana, kill something. If you kill 3 things, you get you get a treasure. Once you get 3 treasures, it flips into a 5/6. 5/6 dragon without flying. All right, Kuja, the Genome Sorcerer. This is the beginning of your end step. You make one of the 0/1 black mages that deals 1 damage to an opponent every time you cast a non-creature. And then if you control 4 or more of those, you transform Kuja into Trans-Kuja, Fate Defied. And then whenever a wizard would deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals double the damage instead, and it's a 4/6. Card's pretty sweet. Then we got a foil Loporrit Scout, and the green-white town. Ooh, and a signed art card. Oh, am I too far up? I have less professional lighting over here than I do at my desk. I look prettier than the cards. All right. Pretty solid pack. Honestly, I'm probably taking the rare. He's pretty cool. Pack 1, pick 1. Oh, sorry, Persody, that I was holding him off camera. Can't see. Robert, my bad. I can't see the chat from my crack pack station. I'll have to take my phone with me. I'm learning from these mistakes. Yeah, I'll just take my phone, which has chat on it. For the alt art of Kuja, I painted the back. Did I get an alt art? I don't think I did. I also need a phone charger. Where's my USB-C? My camera head cam is off screen a little now, unless I'm crazy. Oh, like I have it. Should be the same place. Does it look weird? Too far to the right? Like I in frame am too far to the right? I didn't do anything. Okay, this seems good. 2, 3, 3, 4. I've got 3 lands in hand. Yeah, get the tap land down. Facing off against another island. 2 mana, 2/1 weird vigilance thing. That's fine. Let's go geese all greens. Get down the bird. I don't block here if they attack. They can get 2 through. That's totally fine. Next turn, I probably do play the Dragoon's Wyvern over Ignis, since I will hit my 4th land drop and I don't have like a 5 or anything. Oh, he's got another 2/1. Yeah, I just want my... I do have a 5 drop. I'm fine to play the Dragoon's Wyvern here. I also think I'm fine. Do I attack with a bird? No, I'm not attacking with the bird since I have the Fat Chocobo, which gives them trample later. I don't think I'm willing to trade for a 1/1. I want to, like, hang out again. That was so fun this weekend. At least we can hang out and play video games. Let's see. Land. This one for 2 in the air. He's got a blue mana up. 1 in a blue. He could syncopate for 1. I really don't want him to syncopate the Lunar Whale. I think I play Ignis. Play around the syncopate. He's not pressuring me. It didn't pause, so I don't think he has it. I think I got bluffed. I don't think I care about the town. Just take the forest. Oh, I should have put it into play tapped. Ah, read the cards. Yep, definitely should have put the town. Misplay on my part. And now I'm going to draw the Affinity for Towns card. Okay, Chocobo Kick. That's fine. Alright, now I get the Lunar Whale. Well... I could Lunar Whale and Chocobo Kick. I think I get the Fat Chocobo down. Next turn I Lunar Whale and Chocobo Kick. Go ahead and play land. And then next turn I start attacking. Chocobo Kick. Jolly Ranchers. I can Chocobo Kick. What does he have here? Dreams of Laguna, Surveil 1, draw a card is fine. And then a 5/5. What this? Whenever another creature dies or a creature is put into a graveyard from anywhere, or a creature leaves your graveyard that deals 1 damage to each opponent, 5 mana, 5/4. Oh, Sir Conrad the Grim from Throne of Eldraine. That's totally fine. It's frozen. Robert, is it frozen for you? Everything seems fine on my end. Is frozen. Is back. Okay. Alright, let's kill Sir Conrad. With the Fat Chocobo. And then we attack. I think I leave Ignis back. And I leave back a 1/1. Because I don't want him to eat Ignis. This will get me some value. And he just can also eat the 1/1. And I like having a blocker for all of his 2/1s. But if he wants to block like a 2/1 with a 3/2, at least I'm getting the 2 damage passed with the Fat Chocobo. This gives them trample. And he's tapped out. It's not like he can kill it or anything. Wow. Okay. That's perfectly fine. You guys are funny. I like it. And then yeah, throw the whale down. It's not even a creature if he has like a destroy all creatures. Although there is the white one kills all creatures and artifacts, but I don't think he has that. No, Shiva's not going to cut it. Sure. Tap down my Chocobo. Still gives everything else trample. Ooh, a second Ignis. So, get the Gigantoad off the top. Yeah. for 5 in the air. That's him to 1. This doesn't deal damage, just gains life. Can play the Gigantode off the top. Oh, yeah. Land off the top. Oh, not quite enough for Cryptic Command, but I can exile... Retrieve the Esper from his graveyard, which I do on his turn. Because it's... What's he tapping? Oh, the flyer? That's fine. He's not really attacking for a win here. Next turn, he gets to draw a card for each tapped creature I control. That's fine. That's pretty good. I mean, I got to draw like multiple cards off it, so whatever. Also, Cryptic Command can return a permanent to its owner's hand, so I can return the Lunar Whale to my hand. Tap all creatures your opponent controls. Oh, he's just dead. He just dead. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Retrieve the Esper. Oh, interesting. I still get to look, because this gets rid of all activated abilities, so this passive look at the top card of my library at any time is still there. I figured if I waited, he would just quit. Sick. All right, 30-second ad break. We're currently at 3-1 with this deck. I guess I'm not too... I guess the lack of removal hasn't been too much of a hindrance. All right, be right back. All right, are we back? Are these ads over? Let's open another pack, shall we? See if I can hold it in camera this time. And we're back. The ad never played. Interesting. Huh. Sorry, Robert. I did what I could, but my option to give you more commercials is grayed out. You're going to have to live with the lack of ads. I think I need to set the crack pack thing up under like a new camera. Oh. Gotta get that sweet, sweet sound. What's your phone doing, or iPad? My phone, I have the stream manager up, so I can check the chat from it. Video Ninja. What is Video Ninja? Got a Mysidian Elder. Got the Shinra reinforcements. Fat Chocobo. Sage. Wow, this feels like a bunch of cards from like the last match we played. Oh, I don't think I need my phone camera for OBS though. I've got like a webcam overhead for this, and I've got obviously my face camera also both plugged in. So my phone I'm using for like the quick commands, like in kind of in place of a stream deck. The weapons vendor is pretty solid. The 4-mana 2/2 draw a card, and then you can equip something for free. I've got a Vane's Treachery. It's kind of where I'm at so far. I think Vane's Treachery, just a straight up removal, is a little better than the weapons vendor, but weapons vendor is very strong. Got the Adventurers in Town. Oh, we got one of these guys. We got a counterspell in the most like unseeable art treatments ever. Like they're so hard to read these cards. Lockcoal. 3-mana 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and then discard a card. Pretty solid. Blue-black. Barrett Wallace. 4-mana 4/4 Reach. And then some incidental damage from equipments. It's fine. Summon Anima. 6-mana 4/4. When it comes into play, you draw a card and lose a life. Draw a card, lose a life. Draw a card, lose a life. 3 turns in a row. And then the final one, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. It's a great card. 6-mana 4/4 menace that does that. And then the rare, we've got Saz Katzroy. Whenever Saz Katzroy enters, you may... Oh, sorry. Keep it in there. You may search your library for a bird or basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Whenever this attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then double the number of 1/1 counters on that creature. Pretty sick. Oh, got another one there. Crystal Fragments, Alt Art Foil. It's kind of cool. It's the 1-mana, 1 equipped equipment. Wow, that's actually pretty sweet. And like the foil just in the background of that card, that's kind of really cool. And we've got a full art island and a hero token. All right, there we are. There she is. I cast Enema. Streams your phone camera to OBS for Crack-A-Pack. But why would I want to? I don't need to use my phone for Crack-A-Pack, and then I'd have to get like a tripod or something to put my phone on. Or if I held it, I would only have one hand to open the packs. So that feels kind of like, I feel like there's a possibility there. Like if I want to like walk around and like show stuff with my phone, like that'd be kind of cool. But like, yeah, I'm using my phone now as like just a chat on the other side of the screen, and then also for the Stream Deck controls. Like you can set up quick commands and stuff in the Twitch app. So I generally have the Twitch app open on my phone, and then when I'm doing the Crack-A-Pack, I take my phone with me so I can keep an eye on chat while I'm. It's a thing I learned since the last time I opened a pack. That if I take my phone with me, I can keep an eye on the chat on that while I'm holding the cards. A Garnet Cam. Garnet Cam would be really good. You use your phone for calls? That's weird. Like to talk to another person? I legitimately talk to people more on my laptops and in person than I do through my phone, I think. Mainly because I'm at work and I'm like on work calls, and that's the vast majority of my talking to human beings. Yeah, Prissity, you're just using your phone as the camera. That seems like an extra step of setup that would annoy me. I like everything to just like be in place. I probably would have answered once I saw it was you, but otherwise I would have probably ignored my phone ringing. I have 2 computers going at once. Yeah, I have just 1 computer going at once. Stream and chat. Yeah, stream and chat, and then Magic runs on the same one. And then if I do stream Minecraft or Fortnite with you, I will play on my console and just use my laptop as the stream central. What do you mean? So you can check your audio also? I have my audio, so I can check my audio through headphones. So like I can hear everything, but there's just like the slightest delay, which is kind of annoying. So then everything I say is just a little bit like echoey. not echoey, but I just hear everything back. It's subtle, like it's not a lot of delay. I watch her stream directly next to her on mute. Yeah, I have my stream on my phone. So I've got the Twitch app has a copy of my stream with the chat. So I'm seeing it basically what you see minus ads because it treats me like a subscriber, but then I get quick actions at the bottom of it. So if I want to like mute you for like, you know, a couple minutes because you're being unruly, I can do that from my phone. There's other things I can rate a channel through here. Ooh, I wonder if I can set it up to do ad breaks. That'd be kind of nice. In fact, I need to make a note to do that. And then I get to see a list of things that I had to approve before it went in there, and it's mostly Dr. Korn saying things that we had to permit to be entered into chat. And then let's see, I can also do predictions. Oh, we can do like a prediction. I can run a guess like an outcome at an event by voting with channel points, and you can like win more channel points. That's kind of cool. And then I have like a yeah. Have you looked at the stream manager on the Twitch app because it's pretty good. There's some nice stuff on it. Yeah. Do we want to gamble? You want to gamble on the outcome of this next game? Am I gonna win or am I gonna lose? All right. Can we start a prediction? Name the prediction. Let's see. Are we going 4-1? Or am I losing the net? Yeah, are we going 4-1? That's fine. So then the possible outcomes are heck yeah, victory all the way, except I spelled it Bictoy, and it doesn't autocorrect. It doesn't auto-capitalize either, but I'm not going back. We're too far in. So you have a 30-second window. Okay. There's a prediction for you. Also, I think since you're mods, you can also set up predictions. Gambling a little, definitely a draw. Just texted you a pic of the ad above chat. Let me take a peek. Take a peek at this. Tell it made your screen smaller for a second. All right. I mean, the huge flavor Jolly Rancher ads. I'm not mad about that. That's big though. It takes up a lot of screen. I'm gonna try and turn that off. I think, and just run the ads every once in a while. Apricity, I will have to answer your message later. Yeah, we do have to lighten the eyebrows. So you've got like a little ad up there. This is I assume the one where you're not subbed? I see what you mean, Robert. Like yeah, like the ad grows from the side and I get smaller. Yeah, not subbed. You get a smaller ad. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder why Robert's ad is so much more intense than Apricity's. Curious. Did you guys get the prediction pop up for you? You couldn't vote. Oh, maybe it's because you're a mod. Oh, Robert, you're not a mod. Would you like to become a mod? But I need you not to be a mod for a moment. Are you able to vote in the prediction? Up for like 5 seconds. Yeah, I think we're winning. Oh, you need more Jame. I see. Well, watch my stream a little bit more and you'll get more Jame. Must gamble. Wow, no island. That's kind of rough with a triple blue card. We've got a Giselle Greens, a Chocobo Kick, and an Ignis. If we hit an island, I can find another one. We definitely need an island in the first, like... I go first. I've got like 2 turns to find an island. That's not great. I probably should mulligan, but I'm going to keep this. If I don't draw an island here, I might have regret. Oh no, white. Oh no. Target opponent gains control of another permanent you control, and then you draw a card. Interesting. All right, let's get the Giselle Greens down, and we have to draw an island here, or I'm out of luck. Exactly as I intended. Exactly as intended. Nice, and we'll throw a town into play. My Titan and my other dude, the whale that draws me cards, went to the bottom of my deck, which I'm not thrilled about. Oh, Apricity, yeah. You don't have to, like, if you're not invested in the game, I'll forgive you eventually. Your mod status will be stripped away, though, if you try to work. If you want to work on the eyebrows, if you want to work on the images, I can show you the eyebrows later. It'll take like 5 seconds per image. Yeah, for sure. Just Wyvern. Could also eject the Ochu and attack. Don't think I'd Chocobo Kick. Let's just get the flyer down. He's got green-white up. He might have a Chocobo Kick. Oh, that's a sorcery. I'm gonna keep Iggy back. I like being able to hit stuff from his graveyard. Yeah, cool. Just keep doing that and I'll show you the eyebrows. Oh, nothing. Nothing from him. Alright, so I do have Cryptic Command up, so I can counter something, return something to its owner's hand. I can also, like, tap all his stuff down and draw a card. I probably just counter and draw a card. I'm also not putting a ton of pressure on him. I think I just played the Giselle Greens here. And then I can Ignis on his turn. Awesome. Thanks, Apricity. Thanks for hanging out. Pee pee poo poo Hatsune Miku. Don't have any lands. The Chocobo Kick, we've got Cryptic Command and Eject. Maybe just attack with everything? Not the 1/1, and I'm going to keep Ignis back. Hello, De Harasani, welcome. Drafting some Final Fantasy Best of 1 Premier Draft. It's going pretty well. We're currently 3-1. Got a blue-green, kind of just like tempo deck with a lot of birds. I've got a cryptic command. I think let's do it. Let's counter that and draw a card. Why not? He's not doing a lot. Can he do something about that? What can he do in green-white? Phoenix, what's up? Phoenix, we were just talking about Robart and Apricity were here, and that we've never had the full squad in chat on stream at the same time. And now we've done it. Well, no, Apricity just left. You just missed her. Alright, so he killed the thing to save his Moogle Merchant, which I think is fine, honestly. 1 mana, 1/2 lifelink. Like, maybe he throws something on it. I'm not terribly afraid of it. I think I saved the Chocobo kick, too. In case he plays like a flyer. The 1/1 Death Touch isn't presenting. Neither of these creatures are much of a threat. Yeah, whenever another creature dies, draw a card. That card's pretty good. And it's got reach. It's also got just enough toughness that I can't get past it. Maybe I just main phase eject the Tia. Chocobo kick the Ochu and just swing for 4. It's kind of aggressive. Let's see what I draw. Island. Sure. And then the Giganto comes down as a 6/6. Got Airship Crash. I think I hold Chocobo Kick. I'm still just not really scared of either of these creatures. And I'll attack with Ignis. If he wants to trade with the 1/1, that's fine. A little sad I can't play the Giganto. I was hoping to utilize mana a little better there. A little more efficiency. Thoughts on the Final Fantasy collection so far? As far as like collection goes, I think they did a good job. Like, that's a lot of games to pull from. They pulled a lot of really cool key moments. They did some like pretty creative stuff with the with the actual like mechanics, and like the top-down design is clever. There are a lot of art treatments. Yeah, do you have a trick? Or are you just want to draw a card? I'll just take one, that's fine. There's a lot of different art treatments. I think the like full art is really hard to read. Those definitely seem more like collector's things than they do like actual like cards I would want to put into my deck. There's just a lot of treatments of stuff. But being primarily a limited player, the gameplay is good, I think. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. I'm not gonna say I'm anti like other IPs in Magic. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it works. I like the way they did like Doctor Who, where they made like where they did like a commander set, and it's like, here's this, this crossover brand that we're gonna do like a product with. Having Final Fantasy be like standard legal, or Lord of the Rings being like modern. Like, again, I'm happy the gameplay is good. I'm gonna play it, and honestly, I'm loving it. But there is definitely a part of me that's like, I don't know, giving it the Fortnite treatment is maybe not my favorite thing in the world. But I'm also not like, dead game, I hate this. Let me kill this correctly. But like overall, yeah, I think they did a good job making Final Fantasy into Magic. What are your thoughts on the Final Fantasy collection? Or were you asking about something different? Did I miss the mark entirely? Maybe just cycle the Airship Crash. Although if he plays a flyer, he probably doesn't in green. Maybe he does. Vigilance Reach Trample. That's an artifact. I can hit that. I can just gain the 3 life here. This artifact's not... I don't really have artifact sacrifice synergy at all. Ooh, that's kind of nice here. All right, let's deal with this. Taking blocks like this, it takes 4. No, he's just gonna concede. That's fine. Right. Huge fan of the Final Fantasy games, so I'm way excited for this. See that I'm also a Final Fantasy fan. I haven't played like all of them extensively. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge I'm a huge Final Fantasy 7 fan. Like that was obviously like everybody played 7. Like I played that game more than any other game, and it's probably one of the most influential games like that I've ever played. So like Final Fantasy 7 is deeply important to me, like as who I am as a person. I loved 15. I played bits of a couple other ones, played a little bit of 8. I played 3, I think, kind of later. Like I was too young for it when it came out. But like I played like some of the other ones off and on, and I've always really enjoyed them. I've been playing a little bit of 16, and it's good. Again, I loved 15. My issue isn't with like Final Fantasy, and like I even feel like Final Fantasy makes sense with Magic. Same with Lord of the Rings. I'm also a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and even then I was kind of just like, I don't know, it just feels weird in this, like with with the Johnny and all of these original storylines. But that being said, every time I open a card and see like Vincent or Cloud or like anything that I recognize the scene of, there is a part of me that's like, this is in Magic now. We were out at like a game store over the weekend and saw this poster of Cloud like with sweet art that said Magic the Gathering on it, and like my brain kind of did like a wait a minute. All right. Yeah. Like that's pretty incredible. I think I'm gonna be a little sadder about like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man coming to Magic feels I don't that one I'm like that's crossing a little bit of a line. Like Final Fantasy is still like they have materia, they do magic. Marvel is so like the Marvel IP like weird, right? Like I don't know, that doesn't belong in this world. Like are you doing a magic plane that's just Earth? Like alternate Earth or whatever world that Marvel exists in, which is, like parallel existing our world. Like I don't know. I thought I would feel that way a little bit about things like New Capenna when they introduced like there was like like a Tommy gun and like cars, and honestly it felt fine. Like I didn't feel like this is betraying Magic, and I feel like a lot of people maybe did feel that way when that set came out. And honestly, I loved it. I didn't think anything about it. I thought it fit the flavor. It was great. I thought it was a cool world. I enjoyed New Capenna when it came out, but that was the first set that I was like kind of nervous going into. And again, like I didn't love Lord of the Rings, but they did a fine job with it. It's not like it was bad by any means. And like again, I'm loving this, and I feel like Final Fantasy slots in. It feels right, and it takes place in its own like plane that could be a Magic plane. So like I don't know, it's fine. But yeah, Spider-Man going up against like Cloud in like a standard deck. I think Spider-Man is standard legal. Feels like Spider-Man, or like in modern, what like Lord of the Rings is there, so you can have like Gandalf facing off against Spider-Man. Like I don't know, save that for Fortnite. 2-mana 1/3, scry 1, and then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, draw a card. Yeah, that's cool. It's 4 mana. Get in with the 3/3. Actually, maybe I just hold it back. No, he can think I have a trick or something. He's probably blocking with 1/4. I don't think the 1/4 is very good. Whenever you scry or surveil, draw a card. Oh, I guess this scries. It's fine. Let's just get the whale down. For sure. I mean, from Wizards of the Coast perspective, I don't blame them at all. Like, Final Fantasy, like, just, like, right off the bat, like, obviously they crank the prices up on it, which they probably have to. I'm sure Square Enix needs, or Square Enix needs like a a big cut of sales or whatever, so they probably have to like raise the price to pay for it. I haven't personally dealt with that, but I have friends who work in kind of a parallel industry that do some crossover things, And he said that like basically every time they look into doing it, it's so expensive, and like any established IP like needs so much money to like make it happen that I'm sure Wizards is paying like a ton. But that being said, like it's easily going to be the best selling set of all time. Like how is it not? Let's just get it in the air. I shouldn't have played that land. I was kind of playing without thinking. And I guess we cast Fat Chocobo. Way too weird to see this in a game I play since 98. Yeah. Have you also been playing since 98? What was the first... I think that's about the year that I started playing. Final Fantasy was already the best-selling set before pre-release. Like, I want to be surprised, but... Oh, did I already play a land? Lame. Wanted that second card off the whale, but oh well. That is wild, Robert. Like, you can just mention a set. Because, like, I mean, it makes sense, though, because anyone who's, like, a dedicated Magic player, even if it's someone like me who's like, I don't love this cross-platform stuff, but I'm not offended by it. It's just not specifically for me. I mean, this one is, though. Like, it is for me. The Lord of the Rings one should have been, too, but I really didn't play a lot at that time. But, yeah, like, from Wizards' point of view, like, yeah, it's going to be the best-selling set of all time, for sure. People are going to lose their minds. Magic players like me are still going to play the set. They're still going to buy multiple booster boxes. I'll crack another pack after this game. Like commander decks, and then anyone who's like heard of Magic, which is obviously a lot of people who don't play, who have played Final Fantasy, which is a massive amount. Like, yeah, they're gonna want those cards, and they're like, maybe I'll give Magic a try. I've talked to like people in my own life who are like really into different things, who are like, oh, I've never been so tempted in my life before. And even if they don't end up playing, like, they're gonna get Final Fantasy cards. I wonder, does it help bring in younger people? Because I feel like Final Fantasy are people who, like, you know, been playing Final Fantasy since 98, or Final Fantasy 7 since 98, like when Final Fantasy 7 came out. Like, those aren't kids. They're people, I mean, I feel like a kid, but they're people my age who are really going to be like, yeah, Final Fantasy 7, look at all this Cloud and, like, Sephiroth stuff. So, like, Magic knows its age range, but for longevity of the game, I would imagine Wizards would want to be, like, getting, you know, younger and younger people. Ooh, I've got an airship crash off the top, so I can attack with the Lunar Whale, cast the crash to kill Ahriman, and then maybe play a land. I like that. I'm going to tap down the 2/2. There. Next to combat, I swing with the 4/4, 3/5. I think we just swing with everything. Well, no, because he could double block the 2/2. I'll swing at those three. 3 attacks, and then we, yeah, cast this to destroy him. Nice, and then we've got an Ignis off the top. Cool. Yeah, and then Lord of the Rings was the best-selling set before Final Fantasy, which is, I mean, again, why I think it was no surprise that Final Fantasy sold so well. But yeah, I'm curious, are people going to lose, like, are there so many Marvel fans that aren't, like, who is like a huge Marvel fan that's so starved for content that they're going to switch over to Magic? Like, I can't imagine that the Marvel set could possibly, like the Spider-Man set could possibly sell better than the Final Fantasy set. That's my prediction right now. I don't think it's going to be like a flop or anything, but I think that is a bigger risk. Like, Spider-Man fans who just need everything Spider-Man, sure, they'll buy it. But there might be Magic players who are like, they've gone too far. Okay. I was just gonna die in like 2 turns anyway. We are just baby. Okay, we're just baby. I don't know, now that it's here, though, it's one of those things, like, where you're getting ready to do something and, like, you're nervous, but then, like, once you're there, you feel perfectly comfortable and fine. That's kind of how I feel about Final Fantasy in Magic. Like, the lead-up to it was maybe more, like, oh, I don't know about this. Now that it's here, I'm kind of just like, whatever. I love all these cards. I love these IPs. I don't mind seeing it in Magic. Let's see, we've got a Loporrit Scout on the top. I don't care that much about it. Bard's Bow... Wish it wasn't so expensive to move around. Got an Ice Flan. Maybe I just play the Ice Flan, tap down the Ahriman. I can't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't play the Ice Flan and the Loporrit Scout, so I don't care as much about the Lunar Whale attack. I could Crystal Tower, leaves up 3 mana, bounce Ahriman, draw a card, or just eject. If I eject the Ahriman, maybe I do that. I don't hate that. And then I can play the rabbit. Oh, I draw the rabbit. Idiot. Okay, well, I can play the land and then see what else we hit. So let's crew here. 1/4 is kind of annoying. I don't get that free attack with the 3/3. Not that it was doing much damage, but we'll get in for 3. Ah, okay. 7 drop. Oh, I see. People who have been playing for 20 years are just baby. Yes, agreed. Which is unfortunate. Like, yeah, I think a lot of people will buy the Marvel set for collection purposes. I will. I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to not buy it. But it is a little bit more begrudging. I don't think it's going to bring quite as many people over as, like, the Final Fantasy set. I don't think quite as many people will play it. I'm sure there's a few Magic boomers out there who are going to be like, dead game, I'm never playing this again, who might actually follow through. I've known, like, 2 of those in my life, but I think it was just an excuse to not have to spend money on it anymore. Again, I think for, like, longevity of Magic, they want to bring in, like, younger people. Like, I don't know, do whatever like kids are into. Do crossovers there. Like, do starter sets or jumpstart sets that are like. I don't know any children. What do children do? Adventure Time or like, I don't know, Baby Shark. Is that what kids play? Watch. Like, do like a set there that's like, here's a get into Magic with like really simple mechanics that isn't standard legal. Like, get kids and like younger people in. Like, I mean, even like the SpongeBob thing, but again, those are like kind of prohibitively expensive, where I don't think kids are really like. Okay. Now I Ice Flan. I can play the Dragoon's Wyvern off the top. I can also attack with the Scout. Tap this down. Gotta play the land for the dude anyway, but I'll do it post-combat. Tap down a bird. His graveyard. He does have a creature in his graveyard. Alright, so next to combat, I swing with 3 and the 4/3. Let's see, if I attack with these 3 creatures, he can double block. I'm not gonna math. I think it's right to just get aggressive. He's at 7. I'm at 20. He's like, this is a cool combo, like scrying and drawing a card and putting lands into play, but like, it's very slow and I'm just killing him. He can kill Ignis. He's not even gonna kill Ignis. He's just gonna take the damage. Maybe I should have played the land pre-combat and crewed the whale with the Ice Flan so I could get the extra Chocobo in. That might have been a better play. Maybe I could have even killed him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I could have killed him this turn if I would have thought about this before I got to combat. I'm more interested in this conversation, I think, in this match. But, I mean, not that I'm not interested in the match. I think I can win it on autopilot. But with some focus, yeah, we could have won there. Maybe he plays like a board wipe. I don't know. We just win next turn. It's fine. Like but like, yeah, like a Roblox crossplay. But honestly, though, like, don't put it in standard. Don't put it in modern. Like, don't alienate your current player base. But if you did like a jumpstart specific crossover for like a Jumpstart specific crossover for Roblox or Minecraft. Like, get kids into that where it just doesn't touch the rest of Magic World. Like, you don't even have to put it in Arena. But like where kids could have their parents spend $10 to buy them each like a Roblox like Jumpstart pack and just put really underpowered cards that no one's going to want to like collect or care about in it. But I mean, they're not going to do that. It's because that's not going to be a huge moneymaker. But it feels like an easy investment into like the future of the game. Because like, I don't know. Maybe that's not necessary. I feel like, Omega. What's he tapping down? Just winning in the air with my flyer, my artifact. Roblox crossover. Phoenix making polls. Yes, make polls instead of going to work. I had a Pricity for a while who like could not work and watch at the same time. Yeah, I can resolve that. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have had to have made Final Fantasy standard legal. That's a valid point. So that was definitely a choice they made. Like, do people really play much standard in paper at this point? Like, I feel like Arena has kind of made standard in paper kind of pointless. It does get them up to 4. Land on top. This is tapped down. Oh, he's okay. He's gonna just concede. Yeah, I think if I attack with everything, we would have been fine. I had the Cryptic Command. Yeah, I mean, like Robert said, this was the best-selling set before it, when it was just pre-sale. I don't think the standard legality would really matter. So making a standard set was definitely a choice that they want to have all of these characters in like the Magic IP realm. Although honestly, Lord of the Rings in like Modern was maybe a bolder statement because at least like Standard will rotate out. Although I guess then it goes to Modern or Pioneer or whatever anyway. All right, I'm gonna take a 30. Oh yeah, and all the reprints. Very true. Very valid point. Yeah, lots of reprints in this set. Like tons. That bonus sheet is huge. I'm going to take a 30-second break here, and then let's crack a pack, and then we've got a couple more matches to play with this draft. Give me 1 moment. All right, I can't actually see when we're back from ads. Are we back? Let's crack open a pack in real life here. Phoenix, I think this will be the first Final Fantasy pack that you'll be present for. Let's open it. The first one I opened this morning, the first Final Fantasy on stream, had a Vincent Valentine in it. Let's get this audio. Love that sound. First out, we've got a Coeurl. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Quireb Forayer. It's a mouthful. The Gubu Gardener. Love a Gubu Gardener. Scorpion Sentinel. Man, I played that Final Fantasy VII demo so many times as a kid before I realized there was an entire game. Got some instant ramen, a magic pot. Those are our commons. I think honestly I like the Gooby Gardener. Card's just solid. Coral's fine. Call the Mountain Chocobos fine. Scorpion Sentinel's maybe my second choice. I tend to stay away from white, but maybe the Coral's better. Travel the Overworld. Affinity for Towns. Draw 4. We're running one of those in our deck currently. Auron's Inspiration. Let's see. Attacking creatures get +2/+0. Got an Overkill. That's the last of the uncommons. I think that's my easy. Well, Travel the Overworld's pretty sweet, but yeah, I would take Overkill here. We've got that 1/4 that we just played against that draws a card whenever we surveil. Genji Glove. Got a second rare there. Equipped creature gets double strike. Whenever equipped creature attacks, if it's the first combat phase, untap it. After that phase, there's an additional combat phase. Equip 3. It's pretty slow. 5 mana, equip 3 is a lot of mana. Ooh, we got a diamond weapon. That's pretty sick. In foil. It's a 9 mana, 8/8. This costs 1 less to cast for each permanent card in your graveyard. It's got reach. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to diamond weapon. That's pretty awesome. And we've got a full art swamp. And a Sephiroth one-winged angel token. Oh, emblem. Pretty sick. We're at 5-1 with this this blue-green tempo bird deck. It's been pretty cool. You can take a quick look at it for anyone interested. The only real removal I have is that Chocobo kick. I do have an eject as well. We've got triple Geesal Greens and the Town Greeter, the 2-drop spot. We've got double Dragoon's Wyvern, which is pretty nice. I sided that airship crash in, and it's been decent. It's fine. I initially cut it, but I'm liking it in this deck. Bard's Bow's been fine. Loppert Scout's been surprisingly good in this deck anyway. I haven't actually got to play the Gourmet, but it seems really well set up in this deck. I make a lot of tokens. Double Ignis has been great. Eject is great. Lunar Whale has really been the MVP. That card's drawn me so many cards. We've got a Cryptic Command in this full art treatment that I was talking about earlier. That the art's cool, but like I cannot, like, this card is really hard to read. I've got a Gigantoad, which has also just been fine. It's a body. Fat Chocobos have been okay. Summon Titan has been, well, they've mostly killed it immediately, so it's been a 5-mana mill 5. But really strong card. Returning all the lands from your graveyard to the battlefield is great, especially with the triple bird. And then giving everything +X and trample. It's been killed every time before it's gotten there. So Iceflawn has been good. Haven't got to cast Travel the Overworld yet. I have. Oh, and then Coliseum Behemoth is great every time it comes down. It's kind of nice to have that at the top end of this deck. I do have a lot of decent amount of ramp anyway. The double Ignis is my main ramp, but Town Greeter helps me find lands. It hasn't really been a struggle. And I am running 4 towns for Travel the Overworld, which I would like more. But it's been, but again, it hasn't really come up. Yeah, pretty excited about that diamond weapon. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them for always dealing with Summon Titan. Like I'd say it's good in this deck, but it's just good. Like getting all those lands back from the graveyard and then giving everything trample. It's just an overrun attached to a 7/7. Like, come on. I did almost splash Vane's Treachery just because I wanted to run the towns, and I have a blue-black and 2 of the black-green towns. That would have been 3 more towns with Travel the Overworld, but I think Vane's Treachery is good. If I had like 1 more town payoff, I might have done that, but I decided Robert and I thought it best not to splash. Robert doesn't like splashing. It's also not like Vane's Treachery is so powerful or anything. It's a good removal spell, and I feel like my deck's a little light on removal. No, not too wet. Oh, double island. Do have the whale, the Town Greeter. I'm on the play. Can I draw a forest? I have less forests in my deck than I do islands. I feel like I should mulligan this, but all I need is a forest, and we are set. I'm going to keep it, but I feel like I'm going to lose. Oh, Deharaz Sanya, You're in Brazil. That's pretty cool. What are prices like on Magic cards there? You said they're like really expensive. Is it like an import issue? Okay, I really need to draw a forest here. Because also the Final Fantasy said I'm in the States, and the Final Fan I didn't do it, and he played a Garland. Brutal. Oh, a tax issue. Or retaliatory tariffs. Or just you have high taxes there in general. Because I'm American, my knowledge of the Brazilian economy is very bad. I know U.S. dollar goes pretty far there. At least as far as rent goes. Oh, second Ignis is like the worst draw I could have. Yeah, I should have mulliganed this. I got greedy. I kept a really similar hand like this earlier and perfectly drew my island on turn 3. I'm going to be destroyed. I mean, maybe if I can get the Dragoon's Wyvern down. Hey, there's the forest. Okay, okay. We're not out of it. I think I get the Wyvern down. Just set up the 2 blockers. I'd like to play this before the Wyvern, but they're a pretty aggressive deck. Let's just get the 2 bodies. Because that, like, threatens trading with both of their creatures. He's in 3 colors, though. Ooh. Yep. The world map. So he gets Garland in here, but I can hold back the 1/1. And I will. He might have the like +4. No, that's fine. Okay. I think I town Greeters, find a land, and then cast the Geesall Greens. I need to hit a forest. I think that's better than Ignis. That sucks with the 1/1. Honestly, I might just put it in front of the Esper. Wow, I whiffed! Ugh, this is rough. This is not going well. 52 $10 for a booster? That is insane. Oh, and of course I get a tap land here. Okay, so that dies next turn. This becomes 4. I'm dead to a removal spell. The wizard does 1. I mean, I'm just dead to I'm dead to removal. I'm dead to pretty much anything. Yeah. That was an unfortunate draw. I had a really good hand if I could have drawn into a forest, but a little too greedy. I probably should have mulliganed. $62 to $82 for a collector's booster. I know there are demand issues here because when I looked, I was going to buy a box of collector's booster, like a collector's booster box to open on stream. And first of all the local stores were completely sold out. And in order to, and I went on like Friday night of release day. And in order to buy it online, people are asking like $800 US for them, which is just obscene. So even the regular booster boxes are, I mean, they're not double the price, but they're like 190 instead of like, usually they're like 120. But it doesn't seem to be hindering people from buying them. Let's just force down. But on the bright side, at least playing the game is accessible, like through Arena, for pretty much anybody. I appreciate that. The green's down. Like, it still sucks, like, how expensive the stuff is, but they're not locking. It's not like they're completely locking out people from playing Magic with the pricing. Scout down. Like, I think I'd be a lot more mad about the pricing if Arena was like Magic Online prices. Like, Magic Online is expensive. I think I saved my Chocobo kick and just let him trade. This pumps both creatures. He probably just trades with the Loporrit Scout. They both cost 3 mana. I'm okay with that. The town on the battlefield, making me travel the overworld cheaper. Get this crossroads down. Is he going to trade with the Chocobo? That'd be fine. I'd rather him trade with the Chocobo than the Scout. I think. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it's got more power. That makes sense. $874 to $910 Brazilian dollars or US dollars? I mean, either way, that's a lot of dollars. 5. Yeah, I mean, we can draw 4 here. Draw 4 islands here. Kind of a shame I can't cast the Dragoon's Wyvern. But next turn, I can cast Dragoon's Wyvern and hold up Cryptic Command. $874 to $910. I mean, honestly, the collector's boosters are around that price here also. Although that's, I guess, tax is crazy on top of it. All right, they get a couple bodies. Yeah, you said you've been playing since '98? Because that's also the year I started Portal. It was like the 2-player starter sets. 5K Brazilian dollars. That number is alarming. 2, 1, 3, and a couple 0 1s. Is that 6? I think I just get the trampled guy down. Just draw a card. The airship crash. Do I swing with a 3/2 and give him a... I don't think so. I don't really want him to be able to stabilize here, but the 7... He's got to have like a removal spell for the 7/7, so like a Sephiroth's Intervention would be like 4 mana. Then he would have 2 left. Maybe he can put like a 2-drop into play. That is very true. We did not play correctly. Which is really funny the first time we played in the store, because, yeah, I kind of forgot about the second main phase thing. We also, like, did not put enough land in our deck. We would, like, it was like, you know, land, 2 cards, land, 2 cards, and we wouldn't shuffle. We would just land, just mana weave the whole thing. And, like, we just both played that way, and then we didn't, like, we also didn't know that killing stuff was good, so we just, like, wouldn't play any sort of, like, removal spells at all. We were dumb. A lot of kids definitely learned wrong. I think probably most kids in the 90s playing Magic did not play it correctly. But yeah, the first time we went to a store, we would attack and then just sit there, and the opponent would always be like, "Are you done? Is it my turn?" It's like, yeah, I attacked. Like, turn's over, obviously. Let's see. I'll just get in with a 7/7, see what happens. Got Cryptic Command if he has like a removal spell or something. Later, Robert. I'm probably getting off after this draft. I'm going to finish out this deck, and then I'll be back on around like 8 o'clock. Yeah, Phoenix. Arena helps so much. Honestly, Magic Online is a little even better, I think, than Arena for learning as far as like the real rules and like phases of a game. But it's so expensive. Like, I feel like I leveled up so much when I played Magic Online, but I also spent so much money and like had nothing to show for it. Later, Robert. It's not like technically playing wrong, but like as a kid, gaining life was also like the coolest thing you could do. So we would just play like the like healing salves and like the most like unplayable stuff. Oh, I probably could have. Did he have something with 4 defense? No, 3. Okay, I was gonna say maybe I could have won there, but I could not. I couldn't have. I couldn't have. Get the whale down and hold up Cryptic Command. And if he can deal with my board, then I just counter it. Yeah, Phoenix, you never wanted any of your creatures to die. I remember you would just like don't want to attack as something might die. Do I let him kill that? No, I don't think I do. Let's counter a spell. And I don't think... Yeah, do I draw a card? I think drawing a card might be better than bouncing a wizard. Is there a world where he chains off a bunch of... Maybe there's a world that he kills me with wizards. I'm gonna just get rid of one of those. One of my favorite playing things wrong was a story from the Magic player Reed Duke. He said he and his brother would play like growing up, and they thought, well, something can attack as long as it's like something untapped can attack. And there was a card. It was like 2 and a blue for like a 1/2 bird with vigilance, and they thought like attacking doesn't cause this to tap, so they didn't understand like combat phases. So they're like, we can just attack over and over and over. So if they don't have a flyer, this card just kills them on its own. So all of their games of Magic was about putting like a 1/1 flyer with vigilance in their deck, and then just trying to get rid of all of their flying creatures so that they could just win on one attack with their like 1/2 vigilance or whatever. I liked that. Like, we don't understand this rule, so we've created an entire metagame around it. Sure. Yeah, he's just dead here. Ooh, he's got the suplex. He's still just dead here. 5. No, he can survive one more turn. Not if I attack with everything. Never mind. No, he's dead here. I've also got Chocobo Kick. I guess I could look at the cards that I have in my hand. Let's go. Yeah, Chocobo Kick. Card. Yeah, GG. I very much had fun in this match, yes. I hit with the rat and then ninjutsu, this one hitting you again. Oh, so like the ninjutsu would just like trigger off of each other. Just like return the rat, hit you, return the rat, hit you, return the rat, hit you, you're dead. That's kind of good. I like that a lot. Oh, Magic. All right, 6-2. This is the last game of this draft. Phoenix, can we get a prediction? Do we go all the way? Is this a trophy deck, or are we getting our third loss here? Can you do a poll? Is that an option? Yeah, I'll give you a second. Actually, I'm gonna run a 30-second ad break. And Maybe we'll open one more pack before we play this match. All right. I will be back in 30 seconds. I'm voting for myself. I think I could do it. I think we've got this. We've got this in the bag. But before we do, let's open a pack. Another IRL pack of Final Fantasy Magic cards. See what we unlock. I need that audio though. Such a sweet sound. And they smell so good. All right, first out, I've got an Ice Magic. Pretty solid, honestly. I would first pick an Ice Magic. Dwarven Castle Guard. It's fine and white. Thunder Magic. Kind of a cool pack so far. Resentful Revelation. Blitzball Shot. Fine Combat Trick. Combat Tutorial. It's been good. I like that. Better in Divination. Got a World Map. Titus. Hey, Titus is pretty solid uncommon. I think in the commons, I'm on Ice Magic. I think that card's really strong. Maybe Thunder Magic is supposed to be better. I don't know. I like Ice Magic. We've got a Titus Blitzball Star, first of the uncommons. Phantom Train, favorite art of the set. Really loving that. That art is beautiful. Ring of the Lucy. Add 2 colorless. Tap target non-land permanent. It's fine. Side quest, play Blitzball. Alright, from the uncommons, I like Titus, but honestly, I'd probably still be on Ice Magic here as a first pick. For the rares, we've got Noctis! Hey! Pretty excited to see a Noctis. 1 white, blue, black for a 4/3 legendary creature, human, noble, lifelink. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, that artifact enters with a finality counter on it. Interesting. Cool to have a Noctis, but paying 3 to cast artifacts from your graveyard is kind of steep. We've got a foil white Auracite. That's kind of cool. Ooh, and a foil full art island. Also pretty cool. And an art card as well. Need to keep my hands lower. Sorry if I'm off camera. Nice. Titus is very strong. Maybe that's the better first pick over the Ice Magic. It's hard for me to take like a multicolored card, and like he is specifically blue white artifact, like aggressive. I mean it's definitely a stronger card than Ice Magic, but Ice Magic just slots into a lot more decks. Maybe Titus and just commit to blue white. I'm so non-committal. Either way, fun pack. In reality, I mean honestly, I'd probably be taking Well, I don't know if I'd take Noctis. Three life to pay the artifacts seems kind of steep. Maybe Titus is just enough stronger of a card that it's better to take over Ice Magic. Maybe there's an argument for Thunder Magic. Actually, not sure here. Too early in the format, but I'd maybe just, yeah, maybe taking Titus is the move and just like kind of really moving into artifacts. But then is it better to take Noctis? No. I think I would take Titus if this were a premier draft. All right. Did you guys vote? Are you able to vote? Let's go to this last match. Poll says victory. Let's see if we can get there. Phoenix, while you were gone, I tried to run a prediction. The prediction is like the gambling one, where you can like put your channel points, your jame. You can bet your jame against the outcome, and you like double your money. Opponent goes first. I've got the Lunar Whale in hand. I've got 1 mana of each color. I just need to draw lands. If I don't, I can cycle the Airship Crash. This seems pretty good. I don't care about the Fat Chocobo. But maybe we get up to 5 mana and I can cast it. I was able to make the prediction, but no one was able to vote in it, strangely. But also at the time, I think it was just Apricity. Well, no, because Robert couldn't either. I thought maybe mods couldn't vote in it. The green's down. Love to draw a land here, but if not, I can cycle Airship Crash and hopefully find a land. That's just regular psychic. Oh, I have Ice Flan also. I can find an island, so maybe that's the move. Yeah, 2-1. All right, we drew a land. That's cool. Let's get in there. Trade and Loperate Scout. Still, if I don't draw a land here, I think I do cycle. Well, no, I'll just cast the Dragoon's Wyvern. A land would be great. I don't care if we miss our 5th land drop, but getting to play Lunar Whale on curve. Do they syncopate this? Probably. I mean, they're in blue-black. They passed with 4 mana up. Really? Interesting. Okay. Maybe they've got a removal spell here. He's got something. That's fine. I'll trade my Loperate Scout for an overkill. Honestly, this card is sort of overperformed. I guess 3 mana 3/2 that always attacks as a 4/3 is good. About 5 mana. Could run out the Fat Chocobo. Yeah, I think I do run out Fat Chocobo. Makes me a little bit nervous that they're not playing anything in their blue-black deck, and that I always get a pause every time I cast something. What are the wraths? What wrath do I need to look out for in blue-black? He's just swamp cycling. Okay. Maybe he's just got a bunch of expensive stuff. Get 2 creatures back, 2 6-drops. Alright, that's pretty solid. That's strong. Next turn plays a land. Discard a card, lose 2, exile the top 3 cards of my library. Probably discard Airship Crash over the Ice Flan. Oh, plays that one first. That's fine. Tap down the Chocobo. Maybe I cast my own Ice Flan. Yeah, I don't hate that. Malboro is what, like a 4/4? Creatures have trample. Discard the airship crash. Bloody the exile. Fat Chocobo and travel the overworld. Got an Ignis. I just get the lunar whale down. But we are going to battle here. That's fine. Down to 1. Okay, got a 4/4. He's just dead in the air. Unless he's got 2 removal spells. I think that's a GG. Alright, so he's got the hunt the... I mean, that's fine. He's got 1 blue mana. He can't... What's that magic? 1 in a blue. Yep. GG. Am I missing something? No, okay. As the poll predicted, victory. Are we up to, what are we, Platinum? Platinum tier 4? Alright. Getting back up there. Thought it was 2 mana, but I was just like double checking just because I know there's like the tiered thing and maybe my brain was thinking something else. And it's laying next to me, so. Alright. We've done it. Thanks, Phoenix. Look at all those robotic bits. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna pop off for a little while. Oh my god, it's 6 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna grab some lunch, and I'll be back on around 8. I'll probably also be streaming on Wednesday. I might skip Thursday this week and do Wednesday, like on all day instead. Dehrasani. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. If you haven't already, you should follow me. You don't have to sub. Just follow. It doesn't cost you anything. But I'd love to see you in the chat again sometime. And maybe later tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be back on in a couple of hours. And thrilled to have a little trophy action here for us to get started today. But yeah, talk to you later. Catch you next time.